So we have the classic situation here. We have the noise generator, and the output of the noise generator is patched to the input of one of the 8 sample and hold units here, which is triggered by the square wave of an LFO, this LFO here, and the output voltage, CV voltage, is led to the quantizer as well as to the oscillator here, oscilloscope here, to show the different levels. And from the quantizer it goes to the VCO, from the VCO to the VCA, which is modulated by the ADSR, and from there to the mixer, which I would not have to use here, and from there to the audio out. All right, well, and the ADSR is, of course, the gate is taken from the gate output of the quantizer. So the only thing I can do is changing the frequency of the LFO, the trigger frequency. I can increase it to make the changes more often. Or I can reduce it to make the changes more seldom. Alright, so nothing special so far. This noise generator is equipped with filters, low pass filter and high pass filter, but a lot of noise generators aren't, and so I insert an external VCF in the patch. And I use the low pass filter, and we see at once the frequency of the low pass filter is set to, the cutoff frequency is set to 261 and something hertz. So meaning that all frequencies in the noise above this value of about 261 hertz are reduced in their amplitude, and the reduction is stronger the farther away the frequency from the cutoff frequency of the VCF is. So very high frequencies or middle high frequencies aren't filtered completely out of the spectrum. So this means that we get a reduced spectrum of CV levels as well, and therefore a reduced spectrum of tones of pitches here from the quantizer. Let me increase the VCF's cutoff frequency, going high to 1000, for example, about 1000 hertz. And the spectrum of possible output levels is broader, and when I go to 8000 hertz, cutoff frequency 8000 hertz, again the spectrum is of possible frequencies is broader. That doesn't mean that at once higher or lower frequencies occur, but they can occur, and after some time they will, of course. After some time, yes. So let me reduce the cutoff frequency extremely down to, let's say, 35 hertz, 34 hertz, and increase the scaling here at the scope so that we can see better. We see there are more than only 2 or 3 different levels, more than the number of different tones we get from the quantizer, but the smaller changes are too small to change from one pitch, from one tone in the quantizer to another one. You see here, this part was completely the same tone. Okay, let me go back again. Let me insert something else now. Let me insert VCA. Normal scaling with the oscilloscope. And here I can do the same, only that I don't filter frequencies, I just reduce all levels. And I have to go up with the scaling at the scope again, and even lower. And upper again, and now I get nearly the full spectrum. Not completely, but nearly the full spectrum of possible frequencies, of possible CV voltage levels, which means in the end of possible frequencies, which means of in the end the width of possible tones.